Well, might be something to keep an eye on for the future, you know. Make yourself a mental note like, maybe some ale once in a while. Okay, that airport is full, so the charcoal can... I want to be a bit careful with the charcoal. I don't want to overdo it, if you know what I mean. I mean, I do like it, basically. It takes a little bit of firewood and turns it into more charcoal. And more charcoal means, you know, more fuel. Considering that fuel was the one thing that was kinda... somewhat, little bit dangerous for a while. 6 more families are gonna come in. So that's 1 for the charcoal kiln. 2 for the apiary. 3. Plus 2 for the farmhouse. 5. Which means we'll end up with 2 free workers, basically. That sounds pretty much where I want to be. I'm of course not holding much in the way of planks at the moment, though. Yeah, those are all full. I guess having another worker in the plank production would not be bad, because he's producing things for us. Oh, great weapons. Let's do full trade there. Export all the war bows because we're not going to use them, and export all the fucking sidearms because we're also not going to use them. At least not at the moment. Full trade. Export, bitches. And once those are empty, I think the Fletcher is pretty much the one producing war bows, if I'm reading this right. Yeah, turning planks into over-the-top planks into bows and selling those does not seem like a bad idea at all, actually. It seems like a pretty damn reasonable idea. It would, however, require us to have a few more people working on that. Okay, so yeah, the next 2 people are gonna go into the apiary. I think actually 6 families can manage 2 morgen of land pretty fucking easily. At least that's what it seems like. I don't know if we really need... I mean, we can put them in there before we just have them sit around, I suppose. Oh, you bitches, you missed the spot. Will no one take a look? Ah, yeah, there's the guy. Like, oh shit, I forgot my job. Quickly. Okay, done. Okay, 3 more families are coming in. Neato. Because I already basically made all my money back. Okay, so food-wise. I guess since we can't get any apples at the moment, I guess vegetables is the only other food source we can get out of houses. Somewhat tempted. Somewhat tempted indeed. Apiary fully stocked. Even if now a few more come in, we could just send them into the farmhouse. Not gonna have much to do most of the year, mind you, but yeah, better than nothing, I suppose. Okay, then let's say that I do build a tavern. I do like this saying, like many of your citizens, it needs ale to function. Like, yes. Wouldn't it be a nice idea to turn every last one of our peoples into, you know, actually working alcoholics? Like, yeah, no problem with that. I mean, if it weren't for the fucking price, that is. I can guess. I mean, I don't know how much they actually do drink. That's actually probably the main problem here. Let's see. Establish an ale route. We say we import that to, let's say 20 units we want to stock. And we build the fucking ale house and see what happens, I guess. Now, try things out. See what happens. Yeah, another winter. I'm somewhat looking forward to winter. Because we have started the interesting little trial and tribulations of seeing how much bread we produce and how much we actually need to get through the winter. And if 2 morgen of land will actually be enough. I mean, it is January now, and the windmill is still busy. The oven is still busy, which means we're still producing bread. So it does seem that our rate is a bit too slow, honestly. Everybody gets a nice little plot of land. Why? Because, well, we can. Look, all of their needs are met. They're happy people. And again, I can't upgrade them because, well, you know, that would require planks. And we're using the planks to generate money. I mean, we need to make more planks. You're still milling? Yes, you are. Or at least, yeah, you're actually getting more grains. Okay, so 2 morgen means that we actually need 2 people at the windmill now. To deal with all of the incoming grain. And that seems to be enough ale, honestly. I guess not many of my people are actually Drinking. Yeah, I guess the level 1 people are just happy that they've got some stuff to drink. As a water, well, if you have enough, you can just make like 4-6 of this because these are full. For the moment, I'm just gonna, you know, stock the windmill with 2 more people once they move in. And then I'm gonna stuff the oven with full people. Because at the moment it's February and we're still not done producing all the bread for the year. Or for this year's harvest, rather. You fellow? Yes. For next year? Yes. For this year? Yes. But yeah, honestly, this is fun. I can actually see this getting or this keeping me going for quite a while, honestly. Okay, we need more people because we need to make sure that more grain gets here quicker. And the road is long. As I said before, you know, I would like to just draw a fucking road just right through the fucking forest, but I kinda don't want to disturb my berries. I think that little charcoal can... Look, what a great time, where people could just, you know, burn wood to make charcoal. And nobody was like, but about the environment, P? My lord, we need to petition you now. Well, I guess it really does matter, you know, one little village producing some charcoal is not gonna have, well, any reasonable effect. On the other hand, you know, if you're busy flying around a fucking private jet literally everywhere, you should not be, you know, screaming too loudly about how important the environment is to you. I might be tempted to laugh in your face. Literally. Going like, yeah, go fuck yourself. You do want some vegetables, honestly. Transplanting and harvesting labor yields depends on the plot size. Yeah, you're not gonna get much yield out of that, obviously. Look at all the people living happy lives. Isn't it nice? No, the cabinet mission 40%. Well, I mean, yes, if you want the grandest solution to all problems humanity has ever caused, or will ever cause, well, you can just kill humanity. Problem solved. Now, if we kill like 80-90% of humanity, well, suddenly our emissions are not even going to be worth talking about. Wouldn't that be nice? Not so much for all the people you just killed, rather obviously, but, you know, the rest of us are gonna be like, yeah, environmentalism, bitch. Yeah, I'm just, you know, at this point, I think one of my greatest complaints about this whole, the whole movement is not so much the message. The methodology is a problem because it makes it really hard for, you know, normal people to read. But really, all of these super rich people going like, yeah, I'm totally behind this movement, it's very important to me personally. And then you look at the fucking flight logs and you see them flying all over the fucking world in their little private jets, spending untold tons of emissions. And you're like, yeah, bitch, shut up. Just shut up. Don't even talk to me. Yeah, indeed. Cyanus was the hero we needed. Didn't know we needed him for this particular reason, but we definitely needed him. I really hate this whole fucking hypocrisy thing that's going on in the world. Now, if I were a rich person, I'd be flying around in my private jet. I'd be fucking silent. You wouldn't see me on TV or anything. I wouldn't be going in, yes, to me personally it's very important that we do something for the environment. We need to save the planet. No, I would be shutting up and flying in my little private jet having fun. Alternatively, if I actually wanted to do something for the environment, I probably would sell my private jet. Fucking assholes. I really don't understand why people can look at these people and let's say it's a movie star or something, okay? I really don't know how you can look at them and go like, yeah, I like these people. I would like to know what's going on in their life. And that's the sort of nonsense they're spouting at you. I personally would feel somewhat betrayed. Okay, so behind the LGBTQ+, that's a lot of letters, movement. Yet they also full on discriminate on the work for 0% repercussions. Yeah, honestly, this is, I've heard my fair share of debates about equal representation in all areas, and usually it just doesn't work when you're trying to force it. Everyone should have an equal chance, but the problem is if you now go like, hey, here, have an equal chance, and you're not going to change the workforce immediately. That's going to take decades, if it's at all possible, mind you. Especially, you know, when it comes to the great equalization between men and women, that's something I always found funny. There are just going to be quite a few jobs where you will always find more women, and there will always be jobs where you will find more men. It's not going to change, no matter how much you try. Go. 50-50, sir. Actually, I think at this point in time, there are more women than men in this world. Last I checked. And technically speaking, there should be more women in the workforce. Honestly, why don't we turn this whole thing around, you know? Send the men in the kitchen and let the women work. Let's see how they like it. I can tell you, it will not take even a generation for women to scream about, you know, times lost. One of those things, Jesus. I can imagine. Imagine having women doing, you know, road work. Oh yeah, that's gonna work splendidly. And now send them in the sewers. That's gonna work splendidly. Just doesn't work. Honestly, you know, I'm all for, you know, for equal opportunity. Equal opportunity should be the end all. Quite literally, that should be as far as you go. Because the very moment you go like, but we need equality of outcome, you're screwing everyone. Yeah, they are. And they're very few. You know, look at the ratio. It's like, okay, look on a fucking average oil platform, pumping oil. How many women do you find there? 1 to every 10 men or so? I'm not saying that they're not allowed there, right? You let them work there. It's just that if you then go ahead from up above and go like, but we need like 50%, you know, you're not gonna get this. This is why this whole idea is not gonna work. You will not equalize the work field. It's the same with, you know, classical female jobs like nurses or, you know, yeah, even let's take teachers for, you know, elementary school and stuff. Do you know how many women there are and how little men there are these days? So, you know. That is why I said, you know, equal opportunity. Should they have the opportunity to, you know, go into these fields if they want to? Sure. Same with men. If a man wants to be a fucking nurse, sure, he should have the opportunity. That is his life dream. Fuck it, yeah, sure. But you will not ever get to the point where you can force the outcome in that direction where it's really 50-50, because we're just, you know, we're all individuals, we all have individual interests. We are not gonna just go in the same way all the time. Actually, these days, not that many. Even in my time, it wasn't really that my grandparents, you know, took my sister and went like, here, play with this doll. My grandmother went like, here, take this knife, now start fucking peeling potatoes. When I was around, it was like, here, take this knife, peel some potatoes. Because, you know, there wasn't really that much of a difference. Sure, when it comes to stuff like, you know, garden stuff, it was like, okay, you need to move this heavy, this heavy lawnmower. Yeah, I was the one called up. But, you know, my sister then at the same degree was in the the little field we had and planting stuff for the next year. So didn't really feel like there was much of a difference there. I know there's quite especially a lot of people who are like, okay, so we need to the representation in the workforce to be equal to what it is in you know, in actual people, and that's the point where I'm like, no, we don't, that's not gonna work. And I mean, you know, if there actually is still discriminatory behavior, where, you know, people will punch their little girls in the face and go like, no, you'll play with dolls or you're not gonna play at all, yeah, I think that is something we should definitely stop. No questions there. Marketplace has actually been going rather well, and it's still not full. There's still 31 free. Jesus, there must be a lot more in this game, considering how much space is still left in the market. For all that. Interesting. Quite interesting. See, strategy. I wasn't trying to make a general statement about the idea of representation. I said that there are indeed people who are shouting very loudly from the rooftops that yes, The workforce should represent the actual split in the population between men, women, between, you know, people of, you know, the darker skin color, and some people even going like, you know, we need religious representation. Okay? You're digging a deep, deep grave here for yourself. I'm not saying that that is the general all-end idea, but it is indeed for some people. But just the whole problem gets reduced to the outcome. We just need to achieve this particular outcome and everything will be nice and dandy. No matter what we have to do, it's just stupid as fuck. Because obviously that is not going to work. Okay, what do I need to upgrade? There's more planks. I mean, I guess I could start importing planks. We are kind of making plus minus 0 with the ale deal. We're not getting richer, but we're not getting poorer. And now 3 people could work the church. Well, great, but why would I ever put anyone in there more than 1? What does the church do? Oh yeah, right, you're supposed to be burying people. Honestly, I think we should just go back to the idea that the early 2000s spawned, where we should just ignore things for the most part that doesn't concern us. Like, you know, I don't care. I don't care what you like to stick your little dick in. I don't care to what particular sky daddy you wanna pray at. I also don't care, literally speaking, you know, what is actually between your legs. I don't give a flying fart. Why the fuck? As long as you don't, you know, feel the desire or the absolute need to bring that up, I'm probably not ever going to be in a situation where I need to think about that. Sounds actually pleasant enough. Look at all those little drinkards drinking their life away and doing good jobs. Yeah. And I think, honestly, at this point, there's a lot of overblown debate going on these days. With some people making ridiculous claims, it's not even fucking funny. Actually, more or less through, well, you know, chance, as it is sometimes, saw a debate on, while I was out and I had to go, when I was shopping for stuff. I went to the big mall in the city, and while I was finishing up, I was sitting down and was actually on one of the monitors a debate between our politicians, and Jesus Christ, I was kind of surprised. It's like, Jesus, woman, you're supposed to be having a better degree than I. The nonsense you're spouting is just ridiculous. You just sit there and go like, you know, I give up. If that is the sort of person that people are now voting for, we're pretty doomed, aren't we? Jesus Christ. Oh well. Who would if I would find this video online, honestly? Now, there's always a chance, you know, that the, I don't know, 20 or so minutes that I watched that shit is just me misrepresenting her argument here, but would actually make a video about it, but then again, I don't really know how I would integrate that. Most because, you know, you would see a German politician speaking German with another German politician going like Frauen müssen auch mal ran. While I'm sitting there like, okay, now let me explain this to you in English. That would be a lot more work. Just no, let's make it a bit of a plus here. Maybe importing some planks. Just for funsies. Requirements not met. Oh, tavern supply. Yeah, the tavern doesn't always have ale. Get fucking scrolled, bitch. Actually, no, we do get a steady flow of ale. It's just as the people are not fucking fast enough and actually stocking the ale again. That's more the problem. Ah, the modern day. That people wonder why hobbies you know, like gaming and shit, actually are as popular as they are. I mean, this is really a surprise. Oh, gaming allows you a nice bit of escapism. There's a nice little break from all the insanity that you can find if you just look a bit left, right, and center. Then you go into this world and you're like, ah, I'm just a little feudal lord. My greatest problem in this world is to make sure that my people get some ale so they're not rioting on the street. That's fun. Well, apart from the people who even want to ruin that, which is not so fun. The ale doesn't get transported fast enough. Okay, maybe if I build a few more houses. I really wanted to build more houses, honestly. But I was kind of happy with where we were. Alas. At least the Chinese were right in one thing, namely, joining a sentence like, may you live in interesting times as a curse is indeed a very, very splendid way of going at things. They had that figured out quite well. Okay, so now my food supply is actually going down. Interesting. We actually, Jesus Christ, we actually managed to get all of the eggs. My unlimited food supply is running out. That's not good. I kinda need to immediately set up some more chicken coops, I suppose. It will be fair, you know, I was kinda letting it run and see how long it would actually last. But apparently we have reached a point where, yes. I think this will be the first winter then that my people will actually not feel too good about themselves. Are we still milling shit? Yes, we are. So we are still producing bread, are we not? At a not so great rate, but we are still going there. I guess, yeah. Tough shit, people. Get more racks. I might actually have to import some if that keeps going. Or do I want to build up another row of chicken cubes? I mean, you know, it's not really a bad idea. It's an investment in the future to have more eggs than you ever would need. The bread is coming in slowly. Yeah, I mean, the way this is going is basically like, okay, you start your year, basically. Or well, you end your year, more precisely. You started not only, but you also ended with bread production. Now, the summer months are easily enough to survive, as long as you do some foraging and some hunting and shit. The winter months, you definitely need to get that bread production nice and up. Which one of you cunts doesn't have a chicken coop yet? Because be aware, you get mandatory chicken. Yeah, let's take a look at the granary. Okay, there is... Kinda feels like the communal oven has actually reached the... well... upper end of its capacity, producing things. Hello, hello. That needs to recover a lot. And you start at 33%. That is okay. Ah, well. Guess technically speaking, if I could get the tavern supplied a bit more. Would it actually help if I build another small stable? Do you really need ox guides, I wonder? Transporting ale. Okay, we're getting there. Eggs are still going down, but at least bread production is up to an unprecedented high. Yeah, I guess as soon as that actually catches up, we'll be in the green again. Yes, it does seem we're still not getting rid of all the hides, mostly because the market is over-flooded at this point. We have ale, we have a nice oldish amount of shoes. We're still having a lot of spears, large shields, warbows are still getting produced on a pretty damn nice level. We even have enough planks that the fletchers can work off of them. I don't want to reduce the fletchers to 1 though. They seem to be eating a lot. Then again, it's not like I actually have to build anything right now, do I? I don't think there's any upgrade I specifically need. I mean, I could send more people into the church, but what's the point? I only need 1 person now. Wow, I can't actually upgrade you because I'm poor. That's a rarity. Trade, let's see. We should probably stop importing planks at the moment. We don't have the money for that. Don't really have any reason for crops to trade them because, well, you know, we don't have much. That is totally over. Trading iron ore, it's not really a good idea. We need that. You seem to produce a nice amount of iron slabs though, so supporting them down to 100 seems reasonable. Firewood we're actually off pretty good, but it's 1 coin. That's really not worth it. Tools seems reasonably enough. Shoes would require a route that I can't afford at the moment. Ale needs to be imported. There's no fucking worry about it. We can't make it ourselves. I actually kind of want to up the number to 25. Spears, we can do full trade, so we have 36 at our time. You're done, so we don't need to trade you any longer. Warbows need to be exported. More shields, no trade. Full trade. Big shields. Every time we buy a big number of ale, we're getting a bit down, basically. Not really in a worrying state or anything, but it's enough to be. I guess now that my mine is actually full and safe, I can actually just send all the miners in there. Kinda forgot about it. At first I only had 1 guy in there because I was like, okay, it's a limited resource anyway. Let's be careful with it. If they're... Then maybe we can actually start exporting that as well if we want to. How does my field look? Okay, it's high time that we set the people up again to lock in the other areas. Your work area. You will work. Yeah. You will work. Yeah. Forester. You will work. Here. Other Forester. You will Actually, where the fuck will you work? Most of my map at this point is pretty damn fucking full of trees. Actually, you know what? Make this green. I believe in you. Actually, I do think my system seems to be working strategy. The whole forestry rotation, basically. Or ideally, when you do actual forestry, there's something to be said about filling woods every once in a while, especially when, you know, the woods grow older. Because stuff like this, where you basically almost no sunlight actually reaches the undergrowth, that can actually make your wood very, very susceptible to flooding, landslides, and all of that other nasty nonsense. Okay, and by April the bread is already empty again, eh? Let's see. Yeah, the fact that heights right now are just down price-wise, that's really fucking with me. I mean, at least the eggs seem to be slowly going up again. If I upgrade you, what can I get out of you? We're gonna upgrade one of the blacksmiths, one of the tailors, one of the cobblers, one of the joiners, and one of the fletchers, just to see what options come along. Well, you know, so long as the tavern supply actually works. It has no reason not to work. If we actually have enough planks. I do need my fletchers to make shit. Let's see, the saw pad is working at full capacity. It is working at full capacity. If I put more people into logging, I can probably afford another saw pit. Because those fletchers, they eat my planks like no one's business, but they do make me good fucking money, so it's kinda like, eh. Seems bloody reasonable, doesn't it, to actually make use of that? And yeah, that actually requires roof tiles. Disgusting. Those need to be brought in as well, don't they? I still have some, so I guess enough to do my little experiment. More planks. Produce more, deliver more planks. Also, that Fletcher business really seems profitable. Warbows. That's one hell of a fucking tasty little good to trade. Or at least so far it has. Fucking bandits stealing my shit again. Okay, so we get one of you upgraded. One of you upgraded and one of the cobblers also gets upgraded. Also we need more tiles again. Shit. Trade, roof tiles, import. I don't want to. Also costs money, but you know what I say, you do need to spend money to make money. It does feel like I would like some more oxen, honestly. I mean, I've got like 6 of them, but they seem to be somewhat overworked. Yeah, you, cobbler, joiner, fletcher. So aren't you people supposed to be generating me money at this point? Only to be sure the game was like, yes, if you upgrade them, they start producing money. Or, how it is correctly called, regional wealth. Like, sir, but sir, we're sawing as fast as we can. There's just no way around. Like, we're working our little butts off, we swear. The egg supply on the rise again. Tavern seems to be continuously stocked. Ale does come in at a regular pace, although it's costing us literally an arm and a leg. Okay, let's reduce that number massively, because, well, it's literally ruining us. Okay, that was paused for some reason. Don't know why that was paused, but it was paused. That's pretty stupid of me. Couldn't you have... Pretty sure I told you to buy an animal. You're using iron slabs alone. And iron slabs is, I think, one thing we actually do have a nice amount of. Yeah, we do. Now what? Start producing some sidearms. I'll let you get to it. The tailor, probably not so much. He's probably gonna have to be paused for the foreseeable future. Okay, so next we need to upgrade a cobbler's store. Big blacksmith, he's producing swords for us. Lots of swords and lots and lots, and then we're gonna sell them. To get some more money out of that. Really, these upgrades seem to be eating a lot of my fucking food. I guess actually it's because we are losing chicken coops down there. Damn it, game. Stop stealing me money while I was using it. Fletcher, little Fletcher, turn my planks into something better. Yeah, the market is definitely oversaturated in that regard, though. Nice, I get another point. With beekeepers to also collect wax. That sounds useful. It gives me another good I can hopefully trade for some monies. Okay, you're just gonna continuously produce shoes for me. I'm kind of feeling like selling some of those at this point. Oh yeah, right, this is why I'm not doing it, because I can't afford the fucking road. That explains that. Soon. little join their shop. Soon you will be upgraded. I believe in you. Ooh. Yeah, we definitely should set up more chicken coops. Our people are eating too much. Okay, almost 10 more chicken coops. I should keep my people hopefully a bit more fed. Yeah, back to this project. Cobbler. Yeah, you need to be upgraded. We can't because we can't actually afford to upgrade you. Almost at the end of the line. I want at least one level 3 building of everyone. If I were to build 10 of them, I would actually get a new point. What about a wax tray? Can I just do that, or do I need a route for that? And we have the money. Yeah, then we're gonna put you into stasis again, because let's be honest here, we can't afford to have you run. We're not producing enough raw materials for that. Yeah, however, now producing a nice amount of planks. I guess even the combined power of 2 Fletchers is not enough to eat off all the planks. Guess we can drive back production a little bit. It's actually kind of interesting how the game does try to somewhat simulate the market. Because after all, we have been flooding the market with certain goods for quite a while, and then the market usually tends to go down because the market is oversaturated. I mean, prices go down, which is bad for us. Since you can't just randomly... I mean, you're using planks as well. Yeah, sure, make some big ones for me. And I guess then we're gonna buy one more ox, and then probably we're gonna end it there for the day. Nice and easily. Actually, now we would have a good reason to have more people in the apiaries again, don't we? Now we're also producing wax, which we can sell. Almost done. 7 out of 8 planks. And now we've got all roof tiles. Yeah, that's what I was looking for. Food is also again on the rise. Mostly because, yeah, probably still producing bread at this point. Yep, we are indeed. Okay, you're producing nice amounts of shit, you're producing nice amounts of shit. You need to import more ale though, again. That's kind of what it boils down to. More people like drinking. Okay, let's buy 20 of those at the very least, each and every single fucking time. Military-wise, we are trying to sidearms. Warbows, of course. Actually, I might actually for a while stop producing warbows and just focus on producing large shields. So that the market has some time to recuperate from all of the heavy influx of such nice things as warbows, and more warbows, and more, and more, and more, and more. Yeah, eggs have also stabilized. Bread is still coming in too slow. We definitely need to do something about that. And I do think that the rather big farmhouse would probably afford me to do more fields. There's a lot of families living here. Like you've got peasants, more peasants, and, well, more peasants, to be fair. Artisans is more likely the next one. You produce sidearms, you are just out because you have nothing to do, you produce boots for me. Only the tavern cannot keep up. Even though we have a good trade route, we are just not getting enough in, and it's not getting transported fast enough, basically. But hey, they get satisfied most of the time, so, you know. So many fucking trees. My whole fucking map now is just one giant fucking forest at this point. At least it does seem that my ale reserves are slowly going up. Meaning that, you know, all things considered, the price is exploding because, well, you know, the market simulation is saying so. We're still not producing enough firewood. It's going down. I don't really want to set up another one though. It's probably gonna screw up my my balance of harvesting. I guess just in case I could set it up actually. Import until 100 at least. If we overproduce, good, then we're not gonna get any more, but if we're under, I do wanna give us some firewood. Actually, what would the trade route for that cost? 26. Who the fuck is eating all my firewood? I mean, I can imagine a few sources that will eat my fucking firewood. I'm not talking about the people. It's once again just the bloody fucking businesses. Come on, build that. I wanna get this problem under control before I save, because I can already see myself going like why? Why do we need to deal with this? Now, firewood supplies, go up faster please, we need more. When it is bloody summer, if we are eating through that much in bloody summer, then I don't want to know how much we're gonna eat of this in the fucking winter. But yeah, okay, so at least for the moment, the supply of eggs seems to be big enough to feed my people. Firewood should start rising again, so that should solve that problem. And, well, I mean, we're not making much money at the moment because the market is just absolutely oversaturated. But, you know, that's a problem for another day, as they say. And even better, the game has not crashed once, so, you know, maybe just playing around with it a bit and then resetting everything to normal just worked.